Founded in 1788, Cincinnati is the third largest city in Ohio and features the largest metropolitan area in the state. Despite that, it is a city that's often overlooked and one that many people know very little about, which can make it difficult to decide where to stay, especially for first-time visitors. In today's article, I will be examining where to stay in Cincinnati and outlining the best areas to stay for different groups of people. So, if you are planning a trip but unsure where to stay, I highly recommend checking out my article in the description below. We begin in the central business district of the city and the economic center of the entire metropolitan area. Towering buildings are a prominent feature, with 24 of the 25 tallest buildings in the city located here, as well as dozens more that are listed on the National Register of Historic Places. The Cincinnati Skywalk, a 1.3-mile stretch of elevated, indoor walkways, connects many of these buildings, making it quick and easy to get from one place to another while you are exploring. Meanwhile, the public observation deck on the 49th floor of the Carew Tower makes for a fabulous place to take in the views of the city in its entirety. The Cincinnati Riverfront, also known as the Banks, is technically the part of the downtown neighborhood that is located along the bank of the Ohio River. A largely modern area, with many of its attractions having only been constructed since 1996, it is one of the most popular parts of the city for tourism and recreation. Its most popular attractions are a pair of stadiums, the Great American Ballpark and the Paul Brown Stadium, that serve as homes for the Cincinnati Reds of the MLB and the Cincinnati Bengals of the NFL respectively. This makes it an ideal place to stay for anyone visiting the city to attend a game, or another one of the many events held at the venues. Created and named by the predominantly German residents in the area during the 19th century, Over-the-Rhine used to lie on the banks of the Miami Canal, which they affectionately refer to as the Rhine, in reference to the famous river in their home country. Often simply referred to as OTR, it is one of the largest intact historic districts remaining in the United States. Predominantly home to working-class citizens, the neighborhood is further broken up into a number of different districts, all with their own cultures and atmosphere. The West End is a district located in the south-central region of Cincinnati, immediately to the west of Over-the-Rhine. Formerly one of the most historic parts of the city, many of its buildings were demolished in the 50s to make way for a number of urban renewal projects and the construction of Interstate 75. The next place I am going to suggest, the popular destination of Eden Park, is not actually a neighborhood itself. It is instead split between the two neighborhoods of Mount Adams and Walnut Hills. Originally created in 1869 by prominent landowner and horticulturalist Nicholas Longworth, the park covers 186 acres, creating a beautiful hilltop getaway, surrounded by the predominantly urban environment of the city. Much like the West End, Avondale is an area that is more affordable for those traveling on a budget, with lower prices on everything from accommodation to goods and services. The location of two explosive race riots in the late 60s, the neighborhood has never financially recovered from the mass exodus of its residents in the ensuing years. Despite that though, there are a number of sights and attractions here that can make it an ideal place to stay for the right visitor, especially when combined with the low prices on offer. Cincinnati is a wonderful city that is often overlooked in favor of many of the more famous options around the country. Hopefully this article will have helped you decide on the best place to stay when you make your own visit to the city, based on your own personal wants and needs. All that's left now is to go and start getting things booked so you can see it all for yourself.